Welcome, Satish.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to have you at our office today.
Same here. Nice pleasure to meet you.
And we have known each other for what? Over 10 years now?
10 years.
So, for our audience, Satish is the owner and a pioneer from Novarius Global, based out of Middle East,
Yes.
based out of United Arab Emirates, and a pioneer of steel bolted tanks.
Bolted steel tanks. Yes, correct.
Satish, can you please tell me about your company Novarius Global and your core expertise?
Okay. So this Novarius Global FZE was formed in the year 2015 with our in the United Arab Emirates and in the Emirates of Dubai, and we have our operations as of today in Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
The Middle East means the neighboring countries, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, and we have our operations in India and as well as in Middle East. In India, we are supplying to we are very major player in the Jal Jeevan mission, wherein we are providing drinking water tanks for the government of India.
And you did a number of tanks, I believe,
Around
over
3,000 tanks
wow.
in the last year. So which was a very commendable, and it is still an ongoing work which we are still it's being executed.
Okay.
Site. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes, and in the Middle East we are very active in the oil and gas industries.
Mm-hmm.
We have customer references in Saudi Aramco of Saudi. I mean, you know, Saudi Aramco,
Yes,
that's
yes.
the place now it's being threatened by the present situation, unfortunately. And in Oman, we have references in Sohar refinery. Mm-hmm. So these are very high-end customers wherein you are evaluated not only on the price or what you say. There are multiple evaluation point. I mean, there are British consultant and American consultants involved, which evaluate your products in major technical parameters.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately we have succeeded in getting those approvals, and we are doing that in a very big way in the Middle East.
Amazing. And how are you? This is a very relevant question today with the ongoing war situation.
Okay.
How are you managing the so-called difficult times?
So difficult times, what we are doing is the first of all, it's a confidence building, the team confidence building. I mean, we need to get to the team, communicate to the team that this is a temporary phase. I mean, you need not get worried because all these leaders, all these national leaders, international leaders, they will not allow things to go out of a particular thing. Especially the United Arab Emirates government, they have been really very supportive.
Yes, and
cooperative in bringing in that confidence to the people and to the investors also.
Mm-hmm.
They are doing a commendable job. And secondly, as of now, we haven't seen personally things directly getting affected with this war.
mm-hmm.
They have very good defensive system, and we are safe as of now. Our business is going on, and there are multiple ports which has been opened since Dubai port is struggling to import this material. They have arranged an import arrangement for the other Emirates, and we are getting the material. Although there might be delay, there might be a price hike, but still we are managing with that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only because of that government support.
It is amazing
that
so, you guys are thriving very, very well,
Absolutely.
even in such unprecedented times.
Absolutely. That's
that brings me to another question. What makes bolted steel tanks superior to concrete tanks?
See, bolted steel tanks, you can say we are like the IKEA of construction world.
Nice.
Because what happens is in bolted tanks, everything is done under very controlled condition in the factory.
Mm-hmm.
Because since it's a closed environment, each and every procedure, each and every process can be examined and can be controlled since it's in a factory. For example, in a bolted tanks, I get this in a knockdown condition. The steel panels are in the knockdown condition, and these are bolted at site.
Mm-hmm.
And bolted at site means, for example, a 500 cubic meter tank. It's a huge tank, 500 cubic meter tank. I can accommodate it into a 40 feet container.
Mm-hmm.
And I can just bring it to a site and assemble it in 15 days time.
Okay.
The biggest advantage is it can be even done with a medium or a low skilled person. because this is just bolting. Majority work, the technical work is done in the factory.
Okay.
Now when you compare it with the steel, what do you say, a welded tank. Welded tank also means this bolting, the panels are cut in the factory and it is delivered, but it needs to be welded at site. Welding at site means the entire work or the entire quality depends on the person who is actually welding at the site. So that quality control at site becomes a challenge.
Modular is the name of the game
yes,
today.
Absolutely. Same with concrete. Concrete also, it depends on the workmanship of the person who is at the site. Very difficult to control. But in the bolted tanks, everything is done step by step. We have a control procedure for each and every step. Even for when you drill that hole into this thing for the bolting, the dimension is checked. And we have a tolerance level, plus minus. So everything is done, everything is recorded, then it goes to the site. Even for the installation also, it can be a step-by-step procedure, it can be recorded. And secondly, and the biggest advantage, especially in the oil and gas industry, in our oil and gas industry, is that in the modular one, in the bolted tanks, you construct the site tank. I mean, in the construct, it's what you call the top to bottom approach. The top panel is first approach, then it is lifted with the help of mechanical jacks, then the second layer comes, then the third layer comes. So what happens is, all the workmen or the workers are at the site, they are not working at the height. But in the welded tanks, as the tank's height goes up, the working person also has to be at the height working. So there's a very safety concern, and getting an approval at this kind of a work is very difficult. So that's the biggest advantage in an industrial kind of a setup.
Fantastic. That brings me to the last question. In the last 10 years, what valuable role has Lucky Tech played for your company in the supply of the liners that we do for you?
See, liner, you can say liner is the heart of the system. Liner means, if suppose I'll tell you, I'll explain to you the role of the liner in this particular setup. The liner is what holds the water inside. It ensures the water tightness of the tank. So, especially in an area like Middle East, where water is cheaper than petrol or the fuel, I cannot imagine a situation where water is filled and there is a leakage in the water tank.
It becomes a crime.
It becomes a crime, because then I cannot dispose unlike in other places, I cannot just turn on the tap and let the water flow. There are regulations for that. So I need to get a tanker. I need to empty that water into that tanker. The tanker will wait there for me until and unless the work is done. So it's a big headache. It's a big headache. So what I have found of Lucky Tech is a system-driven company. System-driven company means if suppose Lucky understands what I require, what my requirement is, it is automatically inbuilt into their system, and their system is so flexible that even if there is a change in my requirement, that can be accommodated in a particular area. It has been taken care of. This thing. And secondly, once you place an order with Lucky and you tell them that, and we mutually agree that this is the quality, this is the delivery time, this is the price, I don't think there will be, I will be surprised if there is any deviation from that.
I would be shocked if there is a deviation.
So there won't be a deviation, and once it is installed, once it is commissioned, I need not look at the site. Because when the liner comes from Lucky Tech, because I have experience from other liners also, I didn't get that kind of an experience. So once it is from this Lucky Tech, even my supervisor, this installation guys, they are also like, okay, I'm assured with the quality of that thing. At least there won't be any leakage, or it will be as per the drawing on the table. So I would be very I would be comfortable with that.
I really appreciate your kind words for that. But yes, that is what we endeavor to do. We want to give stress-free product and service. We give performance.
Sure.
We give service at a very, very competitive price. That is what we are known for.
Sure.
Thank you, Satish. Thank you for gracing our interview today. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you.
Looking forward to doing business with you.
Big one. Thank you.